Hey guys, it's Bob. If you follow Ren, you'll know that he's been on really a long-term battle with various illnesses, including and I think resulting from Lyme disease. I just found out just recently that he has a GoFundMe account for anyone who is interested in contributing to help in the cost of his medical treatment. If that's something you're interested in contributing to, I'll have that link in the comment section below. Let's get on with this. Here we go. Hey guys, it's Bob. Welcome to Modern Life for the 70s Mind. How you doing? I'm doing well. I'm excited about today because hands down, one of my biggest surprises I've had in doing these videos is when I first heard Ren. For some reason, and I still can't quite get a handle on it, but a few people told me that it wasn't worth watching. I've thought about this, and my guess is I didn't watch the entire video, and maybe they were offended by some of the language that was kind of early on in the video. I understand that, but until you've watched the entire video, it's really difficult to judge something because after listening to this, it blew me away. What an incredible talent Ren is, really. And I say that to about a lot of singers. This is legit. And even more important, what a wonderful message he's putting out in the song Hi Ren. My heart literally goes out to this guy who's been dealt some pretty bad cards growing up and has somehow found a way to stay relatively positive and is working to be a positive influence on people. So my hat's off to him. I have like the upper level respect for Ren. I've had some people ask me to do this reaction in 3 parts. Apparently there's 3 different sections or something. I'm not going to do that. I'd rather just do it all at once. I think it's like a 13-minute video, a little over 13 minutes. And I'd rather just do it all at once instead of having to have you guys look around to try to find the videos and try to find them in order. It just, to me, it's not worth it. So it's going to be one take. I have been told that this is extremely emotional with some violence. So please, if for some reason you're not up for seeing or hearing stories of violence, please just take a pass at this. I've got a ton of videos you can watch, but if this is something that's specifically something that you're sensitive to, just take a pass on it. If not, let's go watch Ren. Let me get my headphones on and I will be right back. Hold on. Okay, we are back and I am excited about this. Real quick though, if you like what you're seeing after watching this video, please like and follow. I would really appreciate it. And if you really liked what you saw, please subscribe either to my YouTube membership channel here or to my Patreon page. Both of those links are at the bottom of the video. Okay. Let's get into this. I'm excited about this. That's all I can say. Here we go. This is Ren, and it's the Jenny song or something. The Tale of Jenny and Screech. So everyone, when they were recommended to me, called it the Jenny song. So Jenny and Screech. Here we go. Kind of starts out like Hi Ren a little bit. I love his guitar playing. Kind of similar. Ooh.
It was a quiet, dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny walked alone, she was dragging her feet. She was heading back home to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, because she walked it about 1,000 times before. She wanted to escape. Can you blame? Well, on the very same night, in a different place, there walked this hooded young youth by the name of James. He was 14 years old and out of his brain. He'd been smoking ganja with the boys James, he grew up to be a kid of the street. His mates called him Screech, he was quick on his feet. He was a liar, a thief. At 14 years old, the devil had set his sights on his soul. As Jenny walked home all alone, she felt scared. Usually she was alright, but it was like there was something in the air. A divine intervention telling her to beware. Maybe intuition bugging her and making her so scared. Sirens sound in the distance at the beat of Jenny's feet. A symphony of the night that echoes crime on London streets. Jenny turns a corner, their eyes they meet. Up or go Jenny, a boy named Screech. Give me all your money, bitch, give it to me. If you cooperate, then you'll soon be free. I want your purse, your phone, don't fucking look at me. I mean it. Bitch, are you listening to me? Jenny freezes statue like a lady shakes stalactite. Feel like liquid nitrogen in the dark night. She tried to find strength to move, but stayed as still as a statue in high-heeled shoes. What the hell you playing at? You playing games with me? I swear to fucking God, I'll slice the rosy off your cheeks. You think I don't mean it, girl? You don't know me. The last thing you see will be a boy code. Screech reached with the sheath of the blade, with the teeth that could bite through steel and slice concrete. And he swung possessed with the devil in his chest, and the statue she was turned to butter in her breath. It was a quiet dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny lay still on the cold concrete. She's found somewhere to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, 'cause she'd walked it about 1,000 times before. I guess that she escaped. It's such a shame.
Okay, so I guess that's the end of part 1. That was really sad. I wasn't expecting this to end as extremely as it did. I actually, when the song first went, where I think he turned, no, she turned the corner, and I think he said their eyes met. I'm like, all right, there's going to be a love connection, and these two lost souls are gonna, that didn't happen. But everything escalated so bad and so fast. And ultimately, James, or Skeech, took his knife out, and you know what happened. And I think what made this really, really impactful, watching the video, whenever Ren would speak in Screech's voice, he was like right into the camera, and you could see the emotion on his face. You could hear the emotion in his voice. And that just meant so much more, because you could almost feel the aggression that was building up inside of him. And I just think that really emotionally, it kind of brought it home for me. It was really, really powerful. What keeps me on the edge when listening to Ren, and obviously this is only the second video I've seen of his, but as a listener, I have no idea what he's going to throw at us next. So it surprised me, but it didn't, if that makes sense. It doesn't surprise me that this is how it ended, but it was just really sad to have this. We just started and we're already in this spot. But all right, so let's go ahead and watch part 2. I like how they start out with the guitar.
Our story, it starts right at the end. At the life of poor Jenny, clocked out like Big Ben. Dear Screech, dear boy, where did did he go? He melted into the black night just like snow. Patrick, man, let me in, please open the door. I think I fucked up, Patrick, really fucked up, man, I'm not sure. I got crazy, left this lady lying still on the floor. I think I killed her, Patrick, come on, man, I can't knock no more. But Screech kept on knocking till his knuckles became sore. But there's no sign of Patrick down at number 54. No refuge for our villain, for the bitter hands of fate, with something far more sinister in mind that does away.
I like the breathing.
Hey, babe, you in? Nah, nothing really, I'm just a bit tired, listen. Can I swing around yours for a few moments? I just really miss you, babe. What the fuck do you mean you're busy? You fucking bitch! For fuck's sakes! Siren sounds approaching like a banshee in the night. The shrill cry of justice cutting like the sharpest knife. But Screech was never one to run, not one to miss a fight. One hand upon his blade, he turned to face the blue lights. Come on then, you fucking cunts, let's fucking have you then. I am Screech, I'm the boss, I'm the ender of men. You think that uniform you're wearing means that you own these streets? These are my fucking streets, and they call me fucking Screech. Richard was an officer who stood at 6'3", working London on the night shift. What he didn't think he'd see was a boy running at him like an animal possessed. With no time to hesitate, he fired 4 bullets at Screech's chest. Our story, it ends right at the start. Young Screech and poor Jenny lying one street apart. An officer shaken by the boy that he claimed. 2 bodies lay lifeless, and it's such a shame. It's such a shame.
Wow. Whoa. Before I say anything, if there was a little cut in the video, a commercial came on. So I'm going to try to edit that out. So if you see a little break, that's what happened. So we got 2 down, 2 dead. Screech and Jenny are both gone. Screech ends Jenny's life, and then the officer ends Screech's life. Screech definitely seemed to be like really freaking out. He was already on edge from the situation that happened with Jenny, and now you have I think he called it the blue lights at him. So I can see where a kid at 14 who's been trying to reach out to people, he tried to get a hold of a kid named Patrick. I don't know who that is. And he tried getting a hold of his girlfriend. Both of them said no. So he's like already freaking out. Then his cop comes up. So he basically tries to claim the streets, goes running after the cop, and the cop had no choice but to shoot him. I loved the video and the sound of when that took place. The shots of the bullets sounded was the sound from he made on the guitar. He made these 4 kind of thudding sounds with his guitar, representing the 4 times the police officer shot. And then probably the most impactful part of it all, after those 4 shots, when Screech would have fallen down, they literally like almost dropped the camera. So you feel like you're in Screech's perspective of him falling to the ground. Wow. I've never seen anything like that, and that was just amazing. It's very ironic, I think. Is ironic the right word? That both Jenny and Screech were now lying dead, and as you said, only a block apart. I think both of them, at some level, were victims, and both tied together, again, at some level of violence. So, wow. I'm not sure what this third part's going to be, because I think it's about Jenny and Screech. If I'm saying Skeech or something, I'm sorry, it's Screech. Maybe I don't know. I have no idea. So let's go ahead to part 3, and we'll see what's going to happen here. Here we go. Wow. Do we know who Violet is? Huh. Sorry if I missed that. I didn't catch who Violet was. I love these beginnings. It's almost like an intermission break. I like that. Oh. Wow.
London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. Rhythmic beats and bloodstains, she's our lady weep. She's tired and frail. To set the scene, we must rewind the hands of time for Violet's tale.
Yeah, I like the rewind part. That was cool. This must be what happened to Violet.
Violet was a silent girl, grew up with violent starts. Her mother was a drinker and her father was a bastard. Every night he took her tie but never left the room. I'll spare you of the things he did, I'm sure her mother knew. Violet was a silent girl, she moved out at 16. A semi-detached council flat, paid for by a welfare scheme. Packing shelves at Tesco, stacking jars like pickled bricks. She met a boy named Stevie and he was a little prick. Violet was a silent girl and Violet she fell fast. See, Stevie was a wrong un, but he sure knew how to charm her. Every night he took her tie but never left the room. History repeats itself, he'd paint her black and blue and dark. She never stood a chance. The devil comes to dance. Violet, why are you always so quiet? On her bedroom door and he's irate. He's been drinking and smoking, he's up late. And he stands by her bedside, she shakes, but her eyes stay shut. You fucking slut, I know you're up. And he pinches her eyelids and folds them up. Violet, why are you lying to me, Violet? She stays silent, things turn violent. That's the sound of his fists when they fall like a crashing pilot. hit like hailstones. One to the collarbone, full force, full blown. Blood's black bone, crack, knick, knack, paddy whack. One to the jaw and the tooth spat. Detached fist connects and disconnects a bone. A quick deflect to misdirect the blow, but nonetheless his punches met her throat. Such a mess, he's left her bruised and broke. Violet, why you always so silent, Violet? Why you such a little liar, Violet? Do you think I want to do this, Violet? In character, she stays silent. Well, say something, Violet. Silence. Fucking say something, Violet. Silence. Wait. Say something, Violet. Not one word. She stays quiet.
All right, we must be going back to the current time now.
London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. The doctor, in a state of shock, saw something here so very wrong. See, Violet, she was pregnant. Poor Violet, she was 9 months gone. Turning to the doctor, Violet broke her silence and she cried, if I'm to die right here tonight, please let my baby stay alive. The doctor soon regained composure, called the surgeon to come in. As Violet's world turned to black, the curtains closed, the lights went dim. In London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington just lost the fight to stay alive. A tragedy or a miracle, it happened on these very streets. Two twins are lying side by side. A girl named Jenny and a boy named Screech.
All right. I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because no way. Ren. Pardon my astonishment, but that left me in awe. That is not at all how I saw this playing out. Holy cow. I feel like I just watched like an episode of The Twilight Zone or something. So if I'm getting this right, and I'm pretty sure I did, Violet had twins, Jenny and Screech, and all of them, including I forget the mom's name. I'm Violet. All of them lost their lives as a result of violence. This has to be. Wow, I didn't see that coming. This has to be one of the most disturbing, but emotionally impacting endings that I've ever heard in a song, period. Sorry, I'm still just trying to, now that I know what the story actually is, I'm trying to go back now and see where the connections were. It's like a Shakespearean tragedy almost, like with a twist or something. There's no recovery from this. This is really sad. Wow. It's funny how he carries us for, how long is this song? Over 13 minutes. He carries us over 13 minutes into the song. And it's kind of going along. It's a lot of tragic things are happening. But after 13 minutes, and you kind of get a feel kind of where the song is going, but then in a matter of seconds, it just all comes together and all comes to an abrupt end all at one point. That was, what an amazing piece of songwriting here. And in this last section, where before I told you when Screech was talking, he was like looking into the camera. I think on this part 3, most of it was when he was talking as the narrator. At least that's what I caught. And I found that really interesting too. So, wow, I need to just ponder this for a second and let me get my headphones off and regroup a little bit, and I'll be back for my final thoughts. I'm probably going to have a lot to say. All right, I'll be right back. Hold on. Okay. We are back for final thoughts. I got up and walked around the basement a little bit and had to shake my head loose of all that. Wow. I thought that Hi Ren had like this amazing ending. It was a very positive note to it as the video ended, and I just really liked it. But I will tell you something. He is 2 for 2 as far as I'm concerned, but I haven't been more surprised and taken back at an ending of a song since, boy, I'm trying to think of a song that would even compare. Maybe if you've heard of George Jones, He Stopped Loving Her Today. That song really surprised me. I remember the first time I heard it. Not the first time I heard it, but the first time, because I was pretty young when that song came out. But I remember finally understanding what the song was about, and I was blown away. Ren, wow. How is it this simple dude and his one guitar finds a way to tell such a powerful story? Like Hi Ren, the music here is very raw and very true and very sincere. I liked a lot between each song. He would start out with just like a little acoustic. To me, it almost was, I think I might have mentioned it. I don't remember if I did or not. To me, it sounded like almost like an intermission break. Like, okay, this story's done. Now we're going to have a little break, and now we're going to get into this next one. I really, for some reason, really enjoyed that. It helped in separating each of the stories into their own little part. So I like that. And his guitar work throughout this song was so incredibly crazy good. That tapping that we saw is really quite difficult, and he was working it up and down the neck of the guitar, and that's really hard to do on an acoustic guitar and have it sound as good as he did on this. Now I don't think I ever tried doing that. I didn't check. It sounded like he had nylon strings again. I know he did on High Ren. If he had nylon strings, which I should have paid some attention to that, but I didn't. But if he did, which he probably did, I've never tried doing that on an acoustic guitar with nylon strings, but I can't believe that's any easier. So this guy's an incredible talent. And what's really special about his guitar work, and I don't mean to keep going into this, but it's so much of the song, is that the guitar itself almost tells, I think, part of the story just without words. The emotions that pour out of his guitar playing just add so much, and I think they're just as important as the words. Take those words, they'd be impactful, but without the guitar, it would just be kind of words, but that guitar makes you feel it. It kind of puts you there, and it really just enhances everything that you're listening to and watching, listening to and watching. What's really, and I live in Chicago, so I know all about this. At least in the Chicago area, what's scary about this is you can take any one of these three scenarios and parts of this video, and they're completely believable in today's world and is extremely typical of what I hear almost on a daily basis on the news. It was just so coincidental that Jenny and Screech died basically next to each other, and then at the end of the song, when they were born, they were laid next to each other, so they kind of died like they were born. I really like that went full circle, and I just really like that. And they all died due to some level of violent violence. I almost said violet. It's kind of funny, but listen, incredible song. I'm sure every person that's reacted to this song has asked if this is based off a true story. So I guess I'll probably jump on the bandwagon because I can't believe anybody would react to this and not wonder if that's the case. So if there is any factual background to this, please let me know. I would love to hear about it. Other than that, I really hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you guys for recommending this. This was by far, after I did High Ren, this was the most requested Ren song that you guys tossed my way. So I really appreciate it. I loved it. this guy is an amazing, amazing talent. If you like the video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you would like and follow my page, that'd be great. And if you do me even a little better, if you would subscribe to either my YouTube membership page or my Patreon page, that would be great. Okay, guys, listen, and this maybe means a little bit more than ever before. Only life is priceless, so please make each and every day count. Peace out, guys. I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.